Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We are going to talk a little bit about the USA women's basketball team and what happened at the end of the game against Nigeria. But first, I do feel that I should point out, I'm not going to do an entire separate video on this, but Diana Taurasi is still on fire. She has been very consistent this entire Olympics. So in the game against Nigeria, US won 88-74. First, I do want to congratulate Nigeria. I believe this is the first time a team from Africa has made it, men's or women's, into the knockout round in basketball in the Olympics. So congratulations to them. They played a very good game. Now, Diana Taurasi, she did not start, but she did still play 15 minutes and lit it up once again with 3 points. She was 1 for 4. She hit a three-pointer. Hey, she did have 4 assists. I will say congratulations on that. That's like a career high for her, I believe. So that's good. And I just got to point out, because they have been the tandem, they were two of the people that when the Olympic team was announced, were like, why is Taurasi on the team? Why is Chelsea Gray on the team? And here Chelsea Gray did start. She played 17 minutes. She was over 3. She did get a free throw, though, so she scored a point. So congratulations for her. She also picked up 4 assists. So Gray and Taurasi still lighting it up and leading the way for Team USA. Also, I still don't have ratings numbers from the game before this, which tells me it was really, really bad. In fact, people are keeping their eye on this so much that Sports Media Watch, in their ratings for Saturday, I believe the game was Saturday, where they're listing everything for the Olympics and the ratings and men's basketball. Even the most recent game now for men's basketball is out there, but before that, they specifically said, hey, we don't have any numbers yet for the women's basketball game. So I guess they're probably trying to find a way to make them look better. If they can't, then they'll either never release them or they'll release them very quietly in the future and hope no one notices. But I do want to talk a little bit about the end of this US Nigeria game because nonsense. Now, as you can see here in this post, got a little testy there in the final seconds of the Team USA win versus Nigeria. Kaleah Copper dribbled out the shot clock, which gave Nigeria the ball back with about 6 seconds left. Kalu drove on Copper and scored, and in reaction, Copper threw the ball at her, which hit her in the leg, so Copper got a technical foul. So, I this is the Olympics. Okay, let me clarify because I know you're going to get people who's going to say, "Oh, well, what about what Angel Reese did?" and you were critical of that. Angel Reese trying to score when the game is over in terms of your own team is dribbling out the clock, not the shot clock, because there was so little time left that they could dribble out and end the game against both Atlanta and New York. And she's calling for the ball is not the same thing as Nigeria having the ball back with 6 seconds left in the Olympics. And again, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but and even if it's not, it's still the Olympics. They may never these players may never be in this situation again. It is the Olympics. And hopefully you're playing till the end. Now look, I'm going to give because I'm going to be critical about her in general, but I will give Copper some credit for not trying to score, say a la Sabrina Ionescu earlier in the tournament, which was not a good look. So, but also I wouldn't have been completely upset if Team USA threw a shot up at the basket as the shot clock was running out because it is the end of the shot clock and that there's still game time left. But her reaction, even if you may disagree with what Nigeria did, her reaction to it is ridiculous and is completely goes against the really the purpose of the Olympics. Again, this is not a WNBA regular season game with 4,000 people in the stands and nobody covering it and not on TV and things get a little testy. You are on the world stage. The world is watching and your behavior matters. And what you did to run out the shot clock because you have the game in hand is completely negated now and forgotten about because the player, by the way, the player, as the season hitter, scored on Copper specifically, which is where I think the issue came in. I think if someone else for Nigeria threw up a shot, this doesn't happen. But Copper felt, I guess modern athletes all feel like anything that goes against them is a sign of disrespect. And we can't have being disrespected. So that upset her and probably embarrassed her a little bit, and she throws the ball at the player. And again, being the Olympics, I do not know that this will be done. Probably not, but it wouldn't surprise me, unlike a regular WNBA game or a regular NBA game, it wouldn't surprise me if Copper was suspended for the next game. Now, do I think it'll happen? No, but being the Olympics, you get stuff like this happening, it wouldn't surprise me. Now, why are a lot of people going to get really upset with Coppers? One, I just mentioned, again, you're representing your country on the world stage. I don't care if it's the United States of America. I don't care if it's Nigeria or Germany or France or, you know, whomever. You are representing your country, and sportsmanship is a big part of that in the Olympics. And how you handle yourself with the world watching is important, and it does matter. And this kind of stuff also is not going to help when you come back home for the WNBA fans. Now, remember also, because this matters, this is Kaleah Copper and Caitlin Clark, and her reaction to she fouls Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark saves her from getting hit in the head with the ball, and she thinks Caitlin Clark's giving her attitude. So right away, her response is to start walking after Clark and jawing at her when Clark does that to save the ball from hitting her. Because here's the thing. You can say, oh, well, she didn't know and she apologized later. Okay, sure, that's what you get here. However, Caitlin Clark didn't do anything to her. Even if you don't know that she's knocking the ball away, she didn't say anything to her. She didn't touch her. So why is it automatically you're going to get up in her face? And then there was this, and I actually included this in a video earlier in the year when I talked about the opportunity that WNBA has, and I showed other examples too, that these players need serious training on how to handle themselves in front of the media now that they have all these eyes on them because they're hurting their chances of this magical season being sustained and the growth being sustained going forward. So this was, for those of you that do not know, this was Kaleah Copper.
Khalil, this looks like the bench production. You didn't get a lot of it in this game here. Talk about what they need to do going forward.
You said what?
The bench. Not score a lot in this game here, give you a lot of production. What do you have to do next in the next few games to help you guys most likely get to the next level?
What does the bench have to do?
Yes.
What did you?
I was saying that the bench didn't give a lot of production today in this game here. What do they got to do to help you all out as what they did in the previous game?
What they got to do? What they do last game? That's a real question? You for real?
No, what I'm asking is just really trying to get an idea of what they need to do.
So what the bench do the last game?
They actually played well.
So what they do this game?
Today they didn't do well this game.
Okay, so what they got to do? Score, right? Yep. All right, bet. That's it, right? Yep. That's the dumb A question.
You heard at the end, she said, dumb A question. Now, what I get from that is she didn't understand the question and she got embarrassed by not understanding the question. And that's why she got a little bit of attitude. But like that, people see that. And why do I want to watch her play basketball? Serious question. Do you want to watch her play basketball? With what you've seen? I don't. I don't know a lot of people that do with this kind of stuff. But I don't even know where to go with this. It's just so frustrating to see this nonsense going on. You're just digging a hole, making things worse. Look, they're going to come back with the gold. And when people say that's all that matters, I think that's number one. I wouldn't say it's all that matters, but that will be the response to any criticism of this team will be, oh, they won the gold. Great. They're going to come back and people are not going to be interested in watching them play in the WNBA. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Oh, in case you missed it, sorry about that. I did want to show you. I would show you the play, but as you can see here, this media has been disabled in response to a report by the copyright owner. The IOC, I believe it's the IOC, they are doing this to everything. They got to make their money back again. And even though there are fair use laws, for example, I used 6 seconds of a rugby clip in that 11-minute video I did on the U.S. rugby player, and they blocked it, and the video got taken down. And they're doing that with everything. As you can see, we couldn't even show you Copper throwing the ball. So that's why I didn't show it to you. If you're wondering, maybe if you're quick enough, you can go out and find it somewhere, but I haven't been able to find it because everything just keeps getting taken down. They're just doing mass notices to like Twitter and YouTube and everyone else, and this stuff is getting taken down. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on Copper's behavior, on just the whole Team USA experience and what's been going on. Um, how that's going to impact the WNBA when they come back, if it will. So let me know. Please, also, if you're enjoying the comment, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really, truly does help out a ton. I do appreciate it, and I will talk to you later.